Hello there! Welcome back to the very first real video I am doing on this channel after my break. We are doing something super exciting today, and I bought a bunch of TikTok travel gadgets, items to try out since we are going to be traveling for an extended period of time coming up here. I bought quite a bit of stuff and let's just start getting through it. So traveling for some people is the worst, and for me it's not the worst, but it could be better. So I decided to go on TikTok to see what I could find, and I also found a few of these items on Amazon as well. Some of them have to be scams and some of them might be real. I don't know. So let's see the first item. Ooh, sketchy little package. This is very unexciting, but the first thing is this little pill case that I thought would be super great for keeping our medicines in. So that's actually going to be very helpful. This was just a genuine purchase because I thought it was something that could actually be useful. This was only $1.79. Next item we have is one that I bought purely out of necessity, and that is a beauty blender container. I thought this would be a great little protection for my beauty blender, and this was $1.30. Next we have, oh, I didn't know I got two of these. Oh, do you know what this is? I've seen these freaking things all over TikTok, and I just literally had to see for myself if it is legit, if it's comfortable, because I don't even believe it's comfortable. But it is one of those foot hammocks that you put in between your table tray on a plane seat so your feet can like relax. But I don't think there's enough space. I'm a short person and I still don't even think there's enough space to feel comfortable relaxing your feet on one of these. That would take up so much space. Like, I would never bring this with us on long-term travel. This buckle is not secure. This is definitely interesting. Let's go try this. Okay, welcome to the new camera angle. I got a new camera lens. Ignore my sewing pile. So I tried to simulate as close as possible an airplane seat. I know I can't do a great job of it, but I know this is not the exact proportions. I could see how this could be comfortable, but only if your feet don't touch the ground. I might have to get my husband to weigh in on this opinion. It does seem comfortable. Alright, Peter's gonna try it out and see how it feels. First of all, sit back. Sit back. Do you feel like that is appropriate airplane legroom?
Pretty much.
Okay. Now this might not work because your feet are heavier than mine, but try put your feet in it and see if that would be comfortable for you. Oh! I was worried about that buckle. Okay, so let me hold it up. Hold on. Is that comfortable?
I guess it is. But is it worth bringing around the world?
No, it takes up so much space. But I thought for like short haul flights of like Michigan to Florida kind of thing, you have room in your bag.
Well, if you wanted it, wouldn't you most want it on like an 8-hour flight?
Yeah, you're so right.
You could just one time use it.
That can be up to you if it's worth it or not. It also seemed comfortable to me, so. With my questions answered, this was $5.72. You can decide whether you think that is a good deal or not for this weird contraption. Also, how do you like my new filming space? The living room is that I used to film it is right behind the camera, behind the wall. And now I have this beautiful space. Let me know how I should upgrade it or make it better. And it won't be around for long because we're moving to Europe. Obviously, why I'm doing this video. So, next we have, oh, this one I'm actually very excited for, and I like the minimal space. This is a second bag holder onto your carry-on luggage. The strap goes on the handle here, and then you put a bag on the straps, and then you put this one on top so it holds your bag here to your thing, so you only have to wheel one bag and you don't have to worry about multiple bags. I got this for $2.14 and I genuinely think this is something I would take with me. It seems, besides a little bit of stitching coming out, which I could fix but is not great, it's also totally expandable, which I love. That's super cool. I think this will be super helpful because I hate carrying more than one bag, and now I can just do that. I should have got two of these, one for me and Peter, because this is gonna be awesome. This like is genuinely a thing that will improve my travel life, like actually. Next we have something that I was very intrigued by, especially after I've seen so many TikTok videos of people like getting hotel keys to rooms they are not the owners of and potentially visiting sketchy countries. I thought this would be useful, and it is this portable door lock that makes it so like no one can get in. This thing was $3.43, and we will have to try this out because I have no idea if this will actually work or not. I'm very intrigued. It would make me feel even safer no matter where we are. Wait, can I use you to try to break in real quick? So I'm going to put this on the door and see if my husband can break in. You literally, I think, just do that. Thank you. Close the door, and then... Okay. This door does not have a lock on it, so let's see what happens. Oh gosh. Well, I think you'd easily get in. Ah! You're breaking the door!
You said I was supposed to see if I can get in.
Bro! It would have to be a very specific door, I think, to actually get this to work, because this won't even fit in our like bedroom door hole thing that you have to put it in. And so I would rate this like a 1 out of 5 for unreliability. I wouldn't recommend this. Next, I have these things, which look so weird, but I am genuinely so excited about these. They're such a fun texture. These are something I will also have to try out, but they are bottle covers. So they, like, you just stick them over your bottles so they won't leak. They look like this. And I thought that would be super useful just as extra security on some of the travel items. They were $3.63 for 8. I can't even describe how fun the texture is. Okay, let's test this. This is a bottle I genuinely have that leaks nonstop, and I would like to fix that. So I'm gonna stretch it out. Dang! Okay, that's pretty legit. Now let's see if we can get any water in here. It seems pretty waterproof. I'm gonna squeeze and see if my face wash comes out at all. It's staying on and working. Okay, that's 100% what I wanted to buy when I got these. Okay, I could have made this, but that would have been a lot of work and I didn't want to. So this is one of the scrunchies that you can put your stuff in, like money, keys, whatever. And I thought this would be very useful because there's a lot of scammers out in other countries because that's where all the tourists are. And if you get robbed, which is a possibility sometimes, no one would think to take the scrunchie. And I know these have been around for a long time, but I thought it would be a good idea for me to get one. This was $2.38, and honestly, it's a really nice texture. It's obviously polyester, but the zipper is really nice, and I would say really hidden. I would definitely get more of these in more colors. Oh, this one is, I thought it would be useful for hostels and sometimes situations where you can't control the lighting, even like sleeping on a train or something. I maybe should have got 2 of these. There's like a nose area, but it's like opposite of where you want to put, I don't know. And so this was only $3.23, and it feels soft besides the eye part. The eye part's kind of hard. Let's try it on. I don't want to mess up my makeup or my hair. It is very comfortable. I might get a headache from the strap, but I don't think so. And like genuinely, I can see down my nose, but that's because I don't have the strap up all the way to where I would like normally have it if I was like sleeping with this. And I've never owned a sleeping mask before, but genuinely that might be helpful. I kind of love this. So last thing out of that bag is these little headphone type things. These are basically loop knockoffs, and I have loops, but Peter doesn't, and I definitely used them a few times in Europe. And I think this is another good thing for hostels. And so I just thought these would be, oh, it's suction cupping my ear. I don't know if it just blocks out all sound or lets some sound in. Oh, it's super bendy. It almost seems like it could break. But I think these will be beneficial for both of us there's so many loud noises, and so I just thought these would be a great addition. And they were $2.52. And the Loops ones I have are like $30 to $35, but they just turn down the decibels. Now let's get into the other stuff. This is one that I was very excited and intrigued by, and it took everything in me not to already open it and use it, but it is a magnetic battery pack for your iPhone. It is MagSafe. I don't usually ever use rechargeable batteries or reusable batteries because they all suck and I hate them, but this one, because it's MagSafe, so it will like stick on the back of my iPhone, I thought that would be a really great idea. And the way I take photos, it's already charging. I was just gonna say, the way I take photos and videos all day, my battery depletes so quickly, but literally this is on there. That's so impressive. And it's already charging it. So it's at 65 right now and it's 5:16 p.m. So we will have to see how quickly that goes up. I'm going to set that aside and we'll check at the end of the video. This battery charger was one of the more expensive things, but I was willing to pay the price for it if it was actually going to work. And it was $12.98, which I still feel is a fantastic price for a rechargeable battery. And I didn't even think it would work through my case, but it literally does. That's crazy. Okay, and then we have the second to last thing from TikTok Shop. I told you I got a lot. This electronic luggage scale, which me as a chronic overpacker, I felt like it was necessary to have. So it comes with a battery and everything. That's nice. It looks extremely cheap. This is kind of jank. I don't know if this reads genuinely or not. It says it goes up to 110 pounds. So technically I could weigh almost myself. And it goes up as I pull it. So I'm gonna have to try this out on my luggage because I genuinely think this will be helpful because we're both only bringing carry-ons. How to make sure we stay under the limit no matter what. So this was $6.43 and I feel like that's a good price even if you use it only a few times. It seems to actually work. So wait, let's see how heavy my water bottle is. I don't know how you're supposed to hook things on this little hook, but what does it say? 0.12 pounds. Do I have to hold it this way? It says 1.62 pounds, which I feel like could be accurate. So that's interesting. I don't think there's a way to turn it off without taking the battery out, but that is this thing. The thing I was the most excited for from this TikTok Shop haul, and the thing I think would be the most helpful, because this is what I had the most problems with, is a portable LED mirror. Now, I don't know if this thing is TSA safe. I don't even know what qualifies for TSA and mirrors and lights and batteries, but I have been so excited about this. I was hoping to use it over 4th of July, but it did not come in time. It's a little big, but literally I don't give a crap. Here she is. Oh, there you are. I wonder if it needs to be charged. No. Oh my gosh. This is... You don't know how much this is going to impact my life. Oh, it gets even brighter. Oh, that's as bright as it goes. And then it gets dimmer. That's as low as it will go. That's a pretty good range. It does different colors. I wish the case was sturdier because I want to protect this at all freaking costs. This is going to be the most helpful thing for me. We stayed in several places that I did not have easy access every morning to a bathroom for me to do my makeup in. And literally I was just trying to do it on the Snapchat on my phone because I can zoom in easy and stuff like that. I was literally trying to do eyeliner on Snapchat and it was so freaking hard. But this will make it so much easier if I don't have a mirror easily accessible. And even if I do, this is well lit in daylight. And like, this is literally going to change the game for me. I'm so excited. So I paid $9.67 for this. So not the most expensive thing, but the second most expensive thing. And by far the thing I was the most excited about. That's so awesome. Alright, we have 2 things left. And both of these things were from Amazon because they intrigued me and I thought I'd include them in this video because I have no idea if they will work or not. I'm gonna have to pop in the price right here. But I got these RFID and NFC blocking cards for our wallets. There's so much stuff targeting you and your money and your phone and your cards over in Europe. And I'm not trying to say that Europe is like a bad place or anything. Europe is amazing, and it's just they know there's a lot of tourists there, and so there's a lot of scammers there. So I got these two, one for me, one for Peter. And last thing, but definitely not the least, is something I don't even know if it works. I don't know if it's legit, but the reviews on Amazon were good. And so I had to test them out because Peter and I had such bad trouble with this last time. These are the All Claire like anti-nausea and motion sickness smell sticks or whatever. I just had to know if these work or not because we had such bad motion sickness and we didn't have any medication for it for the longest time. Bring something with you like before you even get there because you're gonna need it just on the bus ride to your hotel. We had such bad motion sickness one time that we literally had to lay flat on the ground in a park for like 20 minutes to get over it because our heads were spinning. We felt like throwing up. It was so bad. So I want to test this out, but I don't want to get motion sick. Let's smell these right now though. I want to know if they're like smelling salts or what they're like. Okay, so you just twist. Eee! Oh. That is very interesting. So it's a stick that you can smell or rub or both. It's both. So this is a little dropper. It smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. So I'm not sure if that will work or not, but I'm going to put it to the test before we get there because holy frick, I could not do another terrible ride without something to block the nausea. So as I'm surrounded by all of my junk, that was everything I wanted to try from TikTok. I have a ton of other stuff that I am buying in preparation for this trip, so I will be doing another video on that. And oh, also I forgot to include one of the things that I should technically include in that video that I just mentioned, but I'm going to include in this video, is this Instax Mini 9 camera by Fujifilm. I thrifted this. Of course it's pink, literally in the color that I'm obsessed with. I think it was God ordained because literally it's pink and it was in the thrift store that I was in and I'm always thrifting. And so now I have all these amazing pictures from our 4th of July and it's just so much fun. So I'll absolutely be taking this on vacation with us. It is literally a game changer. I could not be more obsessed with the like physical copies I have of photos. So this will definitely be coming with us as well. I just had to mention that. So now that is everything. Holy crap, I feel like we went through a ton and now I'm gonna have to show my husband all of this too. Thank you so much for watching and being interested in this video. I have a ton more travel content coming up, shopping and packing and leaving for Europe. And so please subscribe if you are interested. I am trying to make money so we can continue traveling through Europe and I want you to be a part of my journey. That's why on the header of my YouTube channel is how close I am to getting monetized so I can make this a job and also make traveling a job, which is my literal dream. If you didn't see the last video, go watch it. Thank you literally so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. It's gonna be another good one. I will see you then. Bye! I forgot to update you real quick. It is 5:37 and it went up to 74% and the back is a little worn but not like crazy. Yeah, that was pretty dang quick.